Okay, I think I'm recording. I am. What's up, guys? It's Jenna, the founder of Fill Your Books, here with one of our students, Natalie. She has been absolutely killing it, and I've been seeing her posting in our little community, and I had to get her on camera just to chat about how that's been going and all of that kind of stuff. So why don't we start out by who you are, where you're from, and how you got started in the industry?
Yeah, my name is Natalie, like she said. I actually live in Franklin, Tennessee now. I'm doing hair over here in the Nashville area in Tennessee. I'm originally from California. That's where I got started doing hair.
Awesome.
Straight out of beauty school, I went into an assistant program and worked for this lady for, I think, about 3 years or so, and just kind of worked my way up the ladder and was a general manager, doing assisting, and then got behind the chair. So I was doing a lot, and then had to move over to Tennessee and completely start over. So that's where I was scrambling for
Gotcha. Yeah.
something to do. And then I saw the Fill Your Books ad on Facebook, and I had seen like all these other, get more clients, do this, do that.
Right.
And I started in a summit salon here. So they have their own way of doing things too. And I was just like, I'm way far ahead of where I am, like starting here. So I was trying to get something quicker.
For sure.
Yeah. So then I saw your guys' ad and it just made sense.
The rest is history, right? No,
exactly.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about how, what did life look like for you when you were, as you were finding us, and then what does life look like now that you've gone through the program and used some of our strategies?
Yeah. So like I said, I started in a summit salon program. I'm currently still there, but I just had nobody. I was just sitting in the salon, like twiddling my thumbs, like, what do I do? So that's why I was on social media trying to do my own thing and saw the Fill Your Books ad. And now that I've followed the program and the templates, everything, it's just kind of all falling into place. Like you guys said, like get started with the organic marketing first and then kind of go into the Facebook ads and everything. It seriously just makes sense. Like I don't know how else to explain it other than like, if you follow the rules, all these things will happen. So
absolutely.
For me now, I've had, let's see, I feel like the last week or so has just kind of blown up, like with the Facebook ads and the messages and everything. Like I think it was, what was it, last Sunday or something? I think I posted in the group. And it was, I got like an Instagram message, 3 Facebook messages from my website, someone already booking. I was just like, oh my God, like what's happening to my phone?
It's like everything's vibrating and buzzing. You're like, ah.
Yeah, my boyfriend was sitting there, he was like, what's going on? Like, who's messaging you? I was like, I'm getting clients.
No, that's so funny. Awesome. To go from literally having no one, like moving from a new place to then having people reach out to you, asking you to get services done with you is it's absolutely crazy. And I mean, I'm sure they've heard me say this story a million times, but that's how this all started. I moved from New Jersey to Utah, didn't know a single soul, and had to figure it out. So it's truly like, and then we put it together and we're like, we need to help people. So it's really built off of like the go-getters of the industry. And like it's just this, I feel like it happens to so many people, whether it's like you're moving to a new place, or you move to a new salon, or you're switching from commission to booth or vice versa. There's just so many times within our career where there's a shift. And I think that's what, I mean, at least for me, when you like start doing hair, it's like people are like, oh, like you could do that anywhere. That's so cool. But then you start building a book and then you're like, I can't go anywhere. What are you talking about? So it's definitely,
I got a full clientele, I can't move.
Exactly. So it's a scary move. So kudos to you for even, making the jump, but then also making the jump to invest in yourself and invest in your business. And I think it's paying off. I don't know if you know the hard numbers, but do you have a rough estimate of like the new clients that you've brought in so far?
I think I started in September, like with Fill Your Books, the middle of the year. I would say I was getting at least one response a day.
Which is great.
Oh yeah, that's better than I was doing, which was nothing. So
exactly.
even if like we didn't end up booking, but I would say 90% of the people that I talked to, I ended up booking. So
awesome.
even if I saw them once and they didn't want to rebook for whatever reason, I would say I've brought in at least 20 to 30 clients between the beginning of September and now.
Which is what? A month?
Yeah, a little over a month.
30
yeah.
days. That's crazy. So that's basically, like you said, like law of averages. That's a client a day.
Yeah.
That's basically
And
that
was like the average when I'm like calculating it from the beginning of September to now, because it was really a snowball effect. Like when I first started, it was just kind of trickling in. And now I feel like it's like everybody's responding. Like half of them are booking now instead of just like some of them. So it's just crazy.
That's awesome. That's really, really great. So, excuse me. Do you have any other, would you recommend Fill Your Books to a friend? Do you have any messages for anyone who might be watching this in the future?
Yeah, I would say go for it. Like my situation with money is super tight right now. And I decided like, you know what, I'm going to spend the money on this and, you know, cut down on eating out, cut down on Hulu, Netflix, like all of these things that I don't really need. They're not making me money.
Totally.
So that's how I looked at it was, okay, I'm going to cut back on these things for right now and invest in myself, invest in my business and starting this. And then later when I'm making the money that I know I can make following this program, then I could do all that extra stuff. So
I love that. And that's great. All great things in life take sacrifice and takes us getting outside of our comfort zone a little bit. And we always like to say, like, no one has a magic bullet. No one's going to be able to give you 100 clients overnight, but our systems work. And if you're willing to do the work and you're willing to, sacrifice and do the things, you will 100% get results as long as you're willing to do the thing. Right.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like, you have to do the work to get like what you want out of this. Like you can't just sign up for Fill Your Books and be like, okay, I'm going to get a bunch of clients. And then that just doesn't make sense. Exactly. It's like you have to do the work. It does take work, but if you're willing to do it, it definitely works.
And would you say everything was very like easy to understand? You don't have to be like a tech wizard to be able to do all those things?
Oh yeah, like I am not social media savvy, and even the girls in my salon, like that have seen my Instagram set up now and my Facebook page, they're all like, "Oh my gosh, like all your stuff is looking great." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why."
Thanks.
That's why I do it. But yeah, so it's working.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being you, for working hard, for doing it. I can't wait, since it's only been 30 days, I can't wait to see you in 90 days where that's going to take you. But
my goal is to have my own salon. So I got to get out of this commission salon because it's driving me nuts.
Well, I love that. Well, definitely, I really will be circling back and we'll get on another interview and we'll talk about the killer salon that you opened, because you will do it. I know that.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's it.
Thank you so much for hopping on. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching this, I hope to see you inside of the Inner Circle soon. See ya.
Yeah.